Hello everyone listening to me, this is Rajat. Today we are going to talk about the most 10 read books in the world. So, the first book is actually the holy book, that is Bible. So Bible is one of the most read books in the world, and it's based on the number of copies. It's very high in the last 50 years, okay? The Bible far outsold any other book in the world with a whopping 3.9 billion copies sold over the 50 years, okay, last 50 years. And then next comes the quotations from the works of Mao Zedong, and it's the second book, and it was sold about like 820 million copies. And then third comes the most famous children's and also adult, everyone likes it equally, that is a book from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. So the Harry Potter series, it was one of the famous thing, and the movie also was very hit all over the world. So this book has come in the third place with about 400 million copies sold all over the world. And moreover that, some pirated versions of the book may also be released and sold. So the book may be read by more than 400 million people. Not only that, the same book may be passed on to other people. So the readership may be very bigger than the number of copies sold. Okay.
The fourth one is
The Lord of the Rings, and I think you have seen the 2001 movie Lord of the Rings. If you haven't, just watch it. That's the fourth most sold book in the world, and it's about 103 million copies were sold. It's written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Fifth one is actually The Alchemist. The Alchemist sold about 65 million copies, and it may be surrounding or supplying in many places in the world. The same book may be passed on to many people after reading. Then comes The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Okay, Alchemist is from Paulo Coelho, the famous writer. The Da Vinci Code is from Dan Brown, and it sold about 57 million copies all over the world. Then comes the Twilight Saga. It sold about 33 million copies all over the world, and not 33, it's 43, okay? So then comes Gone with the Wind from Margaret Mitchell, and that book sold about 33 million copies. And then comes Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It sold about 30 million copies. And then comes the 10th one, The Diary of Anne Frank. It's by Anne Frank, and I think in most of the schools and all, like, this book was taught like an autobiography, and it sold about 27 million copies. So this is the top 10 books that is sold all over the world.
That's all for this episode. Thank you for watching this video.